Running early today. I on Tuesdays and Thursdays I talk to my coach and their event starts at 11 and I go 11 Central and I can't do both. Uh, I wasn't prepared. That's how business works sometimes. You do the best that you can. And I can make all kinds of reasons why. I'm right now, I'm moving. So I'm moving all my stuff. And I had planned everything this week of what to do. And then the life happens. They brain damage. Because I moved to Winnipeg, I have a team of professionals who are looking after my brain, and they wanted to do a scan. They wanted to do an MRI, which has a huge magnet because I have an adjusting valve that you adjust with a magnet. So when I go to MRI, it's going to change the settings. Now, the professional studied. I went to the MR, the right people. So I hired the right people at the right time, and still my brain wasn't adjusted rightly. So I had signs, so I couldn't write, white, eat. My English is still a little bit wonky. It puts you a little bit wonky when you have stress. So, and then on top of that, the hard ride on my phone stopped working, and my phone, my phone helps me doing a lot of my disable things. My phone solves things a lot for me. And so when you don't have a phone, the world's like, okay, what's the universe trying to say? And then this morning I woke up with this idea of running a business. And I had this great idea. And I called one of my friends that's a professional that would know this. And I was bouncing ideas and I was like, okay, what do you think about this and that? And he very kindly and nicely was like, this isn't a problem. This isn't something you need to solve for me. You need to find a different audience. It's someone else, not me. And I was like, oh, okay, great. And it feels a little bit embarrassing because I'm like, oh no, I am solving. Don't you see it's a problem? He's like, but he doesn't see it as a problem. So it isn't a problem for him. And it's not something they're going to hire and pay you to do if they don't see it as a problem. And then the other thing that's humor, this thing, is that your brain wants things to be hard and complicated. And then so there's on one part I'm calling to someone to try to see if that's a business. See if that's something that needs to be done. And then at the same time, I'm having people that want to hire me to do design and my mark. And I was like, okay. So that's what the business I should do. Not the one that I'm trying to do. And so the thing that I wanted to point out is that often we do this is we obsessed about something makes no sense. Like no one wants it. Yeah, thinks it's a business, but they can't see it. So where this one, people want to hire me to do design. I went to school for graphic design. And then I learned marketing and sales, which is interesting because I wanted to be a graphic designer since I was 12. That's what I was going to be. And when I was there, what happened, because I paid for my university doing sales, I sold magazines door to door. Not only did I sell magazines door to door, I broke all their sales across Canada. 2 of them, I tripled those sales. So I know how to sell. But often in our own business, and I see it, my clients will come to me, they're award-winning photographer or like salesperson doing sales for other businesses, and then they're working on their own business and they're not selling. This uncomfortable. So there's a stress between doing things because they feel uncomfortable and having to solve them and find a way. And then there's the stupid. Like, it is stupid for me to try to sell something that they don't think there's a problem. That's way too much work. Where these people, they already know they want a graphic designer. They all want to just, but what I need to tell them is what they really need is the marketing. Because the difference between startup businesses and businesses that are really, who have like a million, the millionaires, they charge a lot of for marketing because that's the thing. There was, okay, I'm going to tell you an embarrassing story. Oh my goodness. So I was reading a book. This amazing photographer, like amazing marketing, and the book is like brilliant, so brilliant. But the cover of it, ugly. My thought as a graphic designer, I was like, that cover, ugly. But he sold millions of these books with that cover. And I went on stage to talk to him and I was like, Melanie, do not say how ugly his cover is. Do not say it. Do not say it. What's the first thing I say on stage? I told him his cover was ugly. And then all of his friends, I could see all of his friends were ready to have his back. And then I was like, oh, sorry. I'm a designer and I have brain damage. Sorry. And the proof is it's not the design, it's the marketing. Because this cover would not win awards at all, but you just sold $2 million of them. And the book is brilliant. Freaking brilliant. That is the difference between the two, where really good design and marketing. Now, you can do it all. Like, I like my designs to look good and the marketing. There's this balance. You want to hire people that want to pay you for it, and then you want to look good and to make money. There's this balance of like, I want to do it all. I want more than enough money to pay the bills, and I want to do what I love. I freaking want to talk about businesses all day. If you want to run a business, okay, so I'm going to tell you a secret next week. My coach, James webinar, we're launching next week on the 25th. The 28th, the 25th of this month, my words say the wrong things, collaboration here. On the 25th, and I'm going to start a pre-camp. I am so freaking excited so you can have your designs and your stuff ready to go. So when James starts doing his camps, and then we're going to come in as our group. We're going to be these like, we're going to make shirts. We're going to come in to their Zooms and be like, oh, there's all the frogs. There's all the frogs. Right? Okay. I'm super excited. Oh, and my coach just started. So, have a wonderful day. And we'll see you Monday to Friday at 11:11 Century. And I will do the best I can. I'm doing the best I can, guys. Oh, remember, if you woke up today, we need you. Just like you. No one else. You can level up. You can get better. But we need you just like you. Okay, I'm going to go onto my... Okay. All right, I'm zooming into mine. Oh, I'm not even... You have to click all the buttons